one day. Sit back, just listen and think one day. Yo, what up? It's your boy Herez, and I'm back with another episode of Thoughts with Herez. And on this episode, I'm going to be talking about Free Comic Book Day possibly ending in 2026. Now, for those who don't know what Free Comic Book Day is, it's an event that's held for comic fans across the states where certain comic book stores hand out like free comics to the fans. Like they have pretty good titles. You know, it's usually like maybe probably 5 or 6 comic books they hand out, like new issues of things, you know what I'm saying? And the history is here's a little history of it. Free Comic Book Day was conceived by Joe Phil, a California-based comic retailer, event promoter, and partner in WonderCon since 2001. So it's been going on for a hot minute now, right? So like the rumors, it says here like the rumors have been spreading, you know, how sadly this could be the final year of Free Comic Book Day. Diamond Comic distributors who manage the event's logistics have recently been purchasing a bankruptcy sale. While it's business as usual for now, Free Comic Book Day's future is unclear for 2026 and beyond. Now, here's my thoughts on this shit, yo. Like, first off, I've been going to these events as many times as I possibly can since around probably like the late 2000s, I'm guessing. I would go with my sister and we would go there, and you know, it's held I live in New York for those that don't know, and it's held like in the 42nd Street comic book store, Midtown Comics. That's where it's usually held. Certain stores participate, certain comic book stores don't participate. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas is cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like the owners of the shop. So like, I've been a big comic fan. Like, here's a little bit of my history. I've been a big comic fan since a kid. You know, whether it's Marvel, DC, you know, Image, you know what I mean, Milestone, you know, etc. My favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Favorite villain, as you see, I'm decked out in the Spidey gear. I got the shirt, the chain, and the hat. Now I'm saying, favorite villain, it's a toss between Venom, Bane, and Joker. Now I'm saying, and the genesis for me becoming a comic fan, it dates back to like 93, around that time period. That's when I really started, like, really, I just love the artwork and just how, like, the characters look. Like, the artwork is a lot different now. I thought the 90s had the best artwork. That artwork, I think it was Jim Lee and some other dudes that was drawing the shit, but it was in, you know, it was different companies, but the artwork all looked ill. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was Marvel, DC, Image, Milestone, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was a big fan, as I said, Spider-Man, Batman, but I was really a big fan of Blood Syndicate, Hardware, Static from Milestone Comics. And those titles came out around like 93, 94. I was digging those titles because they were black comic book characters in the hood. That's where a lot of the stories took place, so I could relate more to them. You know what I'm saying? And I used to draw comics, like comic characters, you know, copying what I seen in the comics and then drawing them. And then I started creating my own, you know what I mean? Such as like Diefish, the Rhino, the Owl, and a few more. You know what I'm saying? And I used to watch like the Spider-Man animated series, the Batman animated series, Fantastic Four, back in the 90s. Them joints was lit, yo. Real dope. And I played like video games such as like, you know, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Marvel vs. Capcom, you know what I'm saying, as a kid, and I still do to this day when I have time. But like, I really hope that this isn't the case, because like I went to, as I said, I went to a few of them in New York, in Times Square, Midtown Comics, and it's ill. It's really lit, you know what I mean? They give good titles for the most part, like the newer issues, and you know what I mean? And it's really ill. Like, the atmosphere is dope. The staff is like really helpful and friendly and shit like that. It's like a dope vibe. I doubt it will end, like, due to the popularity of it and how long it's been going on for damn near 25 years. You know what I'm saying? And and it's always gonna be like comic fans, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're struggling financially, I think maybe they could just cut back on giving out so many titles at a time. It's usually like 5 or more titles they give out, you know, in the bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, maybe make a limit on to how many comic book fan people, what, you know, like how many comics they can get, you know what I'm saying? But like they shouldn't get rid of it completely. I think that would be a boneheaded move, you know what I'm saying, if you ask me. And it's like a staple here in New York, as I said, in Midtown Comics, Times Square, you know what I'm saying? So like that's just my thoughts on it, you know what I'm saying? And in that case, and till next time, peace.